to know me, tapping into that good energy.
What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't posted in like a month, but it's because I'm pregnant and I get exhausted and I don't have any energy to post, but I'm gonna try to be more consistent. But for today's video, you guys, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I do my eyebrows. I didn't show my eyebrow process in my last video just because I wanted to perfect it, but I'm going to be showing you guys that today. So all the products that you're going to need is, you're going to need a concealer. This one I'm using is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I am in the shade Tan. Next, I'm going to be using my Brow Dip Pomade. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It doesn't really matter which one you use, that's just the one I'm using. And you're going to need an angled brush. Oh, this one comes with the spoolie at the end. And if you guys are curious, this brush is from Morphe. It is the the M152 brush. You will also need a flat brush. This is the brush that I am using today. It's the Morphe M224 brush, which is just any flat brush you guys can use. I'm also going to be using some brow gel. This is the Morphe brow gel right here. And lastly, you're going to need a brown eyeshadow. I'm personally going to be using the James Charles palette today, and I'm going to be going in with this super dark brown shade right here, if that'll focus. So I'm going to be taking you guys step by step in what my routine is. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I do is I just brush my brows. So to do that, we're going to be using that spoolie I had mentioned, and I'm just going to start brushing my brows in an upward motion just to get everything in the same direction. Then I am just going to go straight in with that brow dip with my angled brush. Mine is a little dried out, you guys, but it still works, so. But I'm just gonna go in with this brow dip on an angled brush, and I'm starting in the front, and I'm being very light-handed with this because you don't want it to be too dark in the front because it's just gonna look not natural. And I'm just gonna follow the shape of my brows, or whatever shape you guys want to have. Don't worry about making a mess because that's what the concealer is going to be for, so we can go in and clean everything up. But once I do that, I'm going to go in with some more on that same angled brush, and I'm going to start making strokes in an upward motion to kind of imitate brow hairs. So I am not like the most natural looking brow person. It doesn't matter to me. I really love the natural look, but I just do what I do and it works. It looks fine. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take that spoolie and I'm just gonna start brushing in the front just to kind of blend everything together, because I don't want it to look too harsh, especially on this side. I don't know why my left eye is like the most difficult to do. So my next step is going to be going in with that palette and taking that dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using my angled brush like I did for the brow pomade, but I'm going in with that brown, and I'm going to put this towards the ends of my hair just to kind of make that like gradient effect or that ombre effect in my eyebrows. So just following the shape, and you want to be careful. I am using a much darker color than the pomade. So you just want to be careful if you do that because you don't want to be using too much. Make sure you tap off the excess and start blending it in. And don't worry, I'm going to fix this with my concealer. So once I start getting closer to the front of my brows, I start making those hair-like strokes again just to make sure that everything looks put together. Okay, so once that is done, I'm gonna be taking the brow gel, and it has like its own little spoolie, and it is a brown gel, it's not clear or anything. But I'm just gonna take this, and again, I'm gonna brush upward and kind of to the end. So I'm brushing up and over. And what this is gonna do is just basically hold our brows in place all day and make sure there's not too much movement going on. Alright, you guys, so normally I do my eyeshadow right after I do my brows, which I'm going to be doing a video on an eyeshadow look, and I would usually cover up my entire lid, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to be doing underneath my brows, just so you guys can see how that is done. And I just basically just take the Tarte Shape Tape brush that comes with the concealer. You can use the flat brush if you would like to for this, but I'm just going to go in with this for now. And I'm going to take this directly underneath Doesn't have to be perfect. I try to stay a little bit away from my brows because I don't want to end up messing them up. Once we go in with a flat brush, it'll kind of, we'll be able to shape everything together. So now I'm gonna be taking that flat brush and I'm just going to be going in and underlining everything, just kind of cleaning everything up to make sure we get a nice shape, a nice sharp shape. Alright you guys, so that is pretty much all I do for my brows. I did not finish blending everything out just because I am going to be doing my makeup right after this, so I just don't see a need to make it look seamless. But you guys can just take a damp beauty blender and just blend everything together to make it look seamless. Like you can't even tell that there's concealer there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup real quickly and I will be right back. Alright you guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys like this brow tutorial and that it really helped you out. If you guys want to see how I got this look, this video should be posted next week if it isn't already up on my channel now. And I hope you guys enjoy it and hit that big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.